President Biden also boasting about his support from the black community.
Look, folks, we will be back here next year. And this community is the reason why I'm standing here. This community. I promised the administration it would look like America. And I'm proud to have the most diverse administration in all of American history.
The current U.S. administration is the most radical leftist in history. Former U.S. President Donald Trump has said he is not who he says he is. You ask why? The current Biden administration is promoting toxic, critical racist theories, as the former U.S. president stated, and discrimination in our children's schools, Trump stated. It really is. Let's break it down.
But it seems like some black voters aren't on the same page as the president. Watch this.
Who do you think is better for the country, Trump or Biden?
Trump.
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 I say Trump.
Why do you say that?
He's a businessman. He's going to think business. And Biden is a racist.
No wars, great policies, best years in the stock market. Who do you think has done more for the black community, Trump or Biden?
I ain't even see Biden yet. I know Trump was out here.
Biden, that's everything.
Biden ain't doing we gonna get rid of his sleep.
Ha ha ha. That's funny. He really thinks everyone will vote for him. He thinks his vice president will help cement his status. Fortunately, people are smarter than our president. He is not capable of running the country. He can't make it better, much less make it great like Trump did. In my opinion, this presidential race will end badly for Biden. He needs to take into account that Trump has won in many places and continues to gain momentum.
Well, I think the truth of the matter is that the Republicans are the ones who are actively securing the border, right? If you see what's going on down in Texas, it's not the federal government, it's not Joe Biden and his administration. It's the state of Texas, their National Guard, who's actually putting up a fight to control the migrant crisis that we have. And I think that's evident, right? Not only black Americans, but all Americans can see what's going on, and that will play a tremendous role come November.
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen in November 2024, the presidential election. Obviously, the problems early this year will cause problems for Biden and his administration. He is not as relevant as he used to be. He has shown that his ability to run the country is only destroying everything. He has caused so many problems that it is impossible to even imagine how quickly they can be solved. People don't want to vote for Biden because he is not capable of making our country great.
We'll get to the medical part in a second of all of this. Kayleigh McEnany, you've had that job. You know that question is coming. You know it's coming. Is that how you handle that?
No, you are not dismissive of what could, I guess, best be described as the #1 concern of American voters as it pertains to your principal, President Joe Biden. Every poll, 3/4 of voters say he's too old, he lacks the mental acuity. The NBC poll, 46 to 23, I believe it was, they believe Trump has the necessary physical and mental fitness vis-a-vis Biden. So you don't dismiss this as a rabbit hole, because the rabbit hole happens to be the assessment of the American people, what you do.
Falling down, afraid of a rabbit, confused about time. What is Joe Biden really sick with? He says hello to the void, calls Vice President Kamala Harris the head of state, confuses his granddaughter with his dead son, is frightened by an actor in an Easter bunny costume. These and other strange behaviors of 79-year-old U.S. President Joe Biden are regularly described by all world media. This is too much for the president. This man wants to go for a second term, and something tells me that he will not be able to fulfill his duties in the second term at all. Do you people really want that?
France is a big deal, too, and he almost said Germany. Listen, Harris, I like what you said in the last hour. I watched you on the Focus with this, and you said it's not about age. It's about fitness. It's about mental acuity, and that's the medical issue here. Absolutely the medical issue here, because he may retain some of his political skills, but you also said something to me that I also agree with. He's gotten meaner. He used to be a deal maker. He used to be someone that reached across the aisle. That executive function is eroding to me, and I've talked to top neurologists about this. He's losing his memory for sure. But in addition to that, he's losing some of the skills that we need for leadership. And the American people need to vote on that. And they should be watching him at the Super Bowl. If he would agree to come, that's where we make that assessment.
Like I said, he just plain lost his leadership skills. He's arguing wars. He can't negotiate properly. He stumbles over nothing and can't find his way off the stage. Is that normal? Our president is out of his mind, and he's incapable of running such a powerful country. Of course, now he is a puppet, but when he starts to speak for himself, he is frightening, and his thoughts are very strange. What do you think about that? Write your opinion in the comments, and do not forget to watch other shocking news on the channel.